Hmm. Hi, Blue Milk Latte fam. This is Kent from Blue Milk Latte, and let's talk about the High Republic. Here's kind of what we know so far. We know it's going to be a multimedia project that's going to touch on novels, comic books, and then eventually at some point some reference books, and possibly some manga as well. It's going to be set about 200 years before the Phantom Menace, which is an area that's never really been explored before in Star Wars history. The Jedi Order is at their height, and they're kind of viewed in a sort of Knights of the Round Table sort of way, which is pretty exciting. It kind of begs the question to me, if the Jedi are the Knights of this Round Table, so to speak, who's their leader? Who's like their King Arthur? I'm really excited to see who that is. It was also said in the press conference that they're kind of also likened to like Texas Rangers, exploring some parts of space and maybe keeping justice in order. In conflict is going to be an event known as the Great Disaster that puts our heroes into action. We don't really know if that's going to be. A few of the rumors floating around right now are has to do with space travel, has to do with high speed, light speed travel. So we'll see if that works. There will be a outpost appearing in some of the stories, I believe. That outpost is currently known as the Starlight Beacon. So I'm kind of excited to explore what it's going to look like with our heroes being on an outpost as opposed to jumping from planet to planet. We don't know how much of the story will take place there, but it is sure to factor into the story. The villains are called the Nile. They're meant to be very different from the First Order, from the Empire, from the Sith, all of that. So the concept art looks really cool on them. They're kind of like these gas masked, described as space Vikings. So that's something I've never seen a Jedi go up against, and I am really excited to see their conflicts unfold. One of the main reasons why I'm excited for this project so much is because it's going to be exploring a whole new area, something we've never seen before since its inception in 1977 of Star Wars. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really excited to see what kind of challenge these new enemies that now present, and I'm also to see how they explore the Force. You can do certain things with a novel or a comic book that you just don't have enough time to do in a feature film. So I'm really excited to see how they explore the Force as well. And I mentioned it in a previous video, but another thing I'm excited for, since this is just 200 years before the Phantom Menace, there's a little green guy named Yoda floating around somewhere. So I wonder if he'll make an appearance, if he'll be a big player. We'll see. I'm fine either way if he does show up or doesn't. I'm assuming he's going to have to, though, because they're dealing with the Jedi, and he is, one of the strongest Force users out there. So that's another thing that I'm really excited for. Another thing I'm really looking forward to is all the different lightsaber designs. As you can see in the image behind me, we're going to be having all sorts of different new hilts, different colors. It looks like one of them even has a pink one behind me here. So I'm really excited. We also have a new crossguard lightsaber, which is different than the one that Kylo Ren has, in that the T part of the hilt isn't illuminated, at least not that we see in the concept art. Let me know what you guys are excited about in the comments below if you want, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.